Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you all. This is the middle of the week for some of you guys who have a Monday through Friday week. So you are at the midway point. Congratulations for making it this far. Welcome to this morning's episode of If You Woke Up, You're Winning. My name is Pinique Singleton from connectwithpinique.com. And this morning, I just want to share a little bit with you. And yesterday, earlier in the week, we were talking about the law of pain, and from that book, the 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth, right? I was talking about that a little bit. And we finished up talking about that yesterday. And somebody actually asked me if I was going to go over, some of the other laws in the book. And I can definitely do that. But today, I actually wanted to talk about something else. And I came up with this topic because, yesterday was Valentine's Day, right? And so a lot of people on Valentine's Day, they like to compare themselves to other people. I know you saw it yesterday, people in the office saying, well, I didn't get anything for Valentine's Day. Her husband sent her flowers, or her husband sent her flowers. My husband sent me chocolate. Like, what's going on with that? People comparing themselves to others, but you can't do that. You can't, not only can you not do that on Valentine's Day, but you can't do that in life. Maybe your coworker got flowers because that's what she likes. But your husband know every time you get flowers, they die the second day because you don't take care of them. But he knows you like to eat, so he sent you the chocolates, right? Or he sent you an edible arrangement because he know you like to eat. So the flowers, so what's for her is for her, and what's for you is for you. And that's the same thing in life. That's the same thing in business. That's the same thing in anything that you're trying to do. So don't compare yourself to others. So that's what I want to talk about today. And this should be brief, I guess. We'll see. All right. So for one, you shouldn't compare yourself to others because it's very dangerous. For one, it destroys your self-esteem and your confidence. Because when you're looking at what someone else has accomplished or what someone else is doing, and if you're not on that same level, you think, oh my goodness, I'm not good enough. I can't do this. I'm not worthy, but you're comparing yourself to somebody else that's on a totally different level. Don't worry about where they are. You know what I mean? Because like I said, your confidence will be destroyed. You thinking you're not doing a good job, but for where you are, you probably are doing a good job, right? I mean, if you compare yourself, another reason you should never compare yourself is because if you do, you'll never be satisfied with where you are, and you'll always be trying to catch up to somebody. If I'm 30 years old and if you're 25 years old, you're never going to catch up to me. Like, now you might catch up to me or surpass me in business or whatever, or, at the job or something like that, depending on my determination level and my skill and all that. But I'm talking about the age. Like, if you're younger than somebody, you're never going to be older than that person, right? Like, if I'm 30 and you're 25, you're never going to pass me. So that's also happens when you're comparing yourself. You're running a race that you can't win. So don't compare yourself to other people, all right? Another reason you shouldn't compare yourself is because it takes focus away from what you're trying to do, right? Now, I know you guys have heard the quote or the saying, like, the grass is greener on the other side, right? But there's another quote that goes with that, and a lot of times it's not really greener on the other side. You think it is, but it's not, right? But another quote that goes with that is, I'm too busy watering my grass to notice if yours is greener. And that's what I'm saying. If I'm too busy looking over the fence, trying to see what your grass look like, I can't take care of my own grass. So you lose focus when you're comparing yourself to somebody else. You get off track because you're so busy looking at what they're doing. You're not even focused on what you're doing. You're not even building what you need to build because you try to see what that stuff look like. Okay? So don't lose focus by comparing yourself to someone else. When you're comparing yourself to someone else, you're looking at what they're doing. You're neglecting what you have to do. And so you have to stay focused on what you have to do, on what your goals are, okay? Because honestly, you should never be competing with other people. You should only be competing with yourself. You should strive to do better than you did yesterday. You should strive to hustle harder than you did yesterday. You should strive to accomplish more than you did yesterday. Not worried about what somebody else is doing. They on a whole different path. You know what I mean? You are on different paths and you started at different times. You've heard me say this before that, sometimes you can't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 20. They've been doing this for years. So you can't look at where they are and where you are and say, oh, I don't measure up. It's not a fair comparison. That's like you can't compare apples to oranges. They're two different fruits. You just can't compare them. So you got to keep that in mind. And also, another thing is, if you're headed in different directions, you're not going to be where they are. You know, if we're both in North Carolina and I'm going to Florida and you're going to New York, and I call you and I say, hey, where are you? And you say, I'm in Virginia. And I say, I'm in Charlotte. We're not, you know, I can't be mad because I'm in Charlotte. Like, wait, what are you doing in Virginia? I want to be in Virginia. If I drive to Virginia, now I'm off track. Because you don't have to go through Virginia to go to Florida, right? So you don't always worry about where somebody else is, because it's going to throw you all the way off track. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to share that because, like I said, I thought about it because of Valentine's Day. You know, a lot of people were comparing yesterday. And you really just can't compare, because sometimes something might look better and it's not even really better. Like, you don't know what happened. You don't know why she got those flowers. Maybe they got in a big argument the night before. So you think it's just because it was Valentine's Day. No, you don't know what she went through. You don't know her story on why she got those flowers yesterday. So don't be mad because you didn't get no flowers. You know, maybe you didn't want them. All right. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much, like I said, all I have today. Just remember that you are right on track. You know, and I'm not trying to preach or anything, but God has a plan for your life, and you're right on schedule. You are right on schedule with where you're supposed to be. I promise you, you're not off track. So that's all I got. Like I said, I'm going to get out of here. I thank you guys for watching. Anybody that's watching live, let's see. I see Raquel. I see Chan, Alethea. I appreciate you guys jumping on here this morning. Anybody that's catching the replay, I appreciate you guys. If you got value from this particular video, please like, comment, and share so other people can benefit from this information. And I want you guys to get off of Facebook, get off of social media, and go out there and be great on purpose today, because you can do it. I believe in you, and you got this. So go out there and kill it today. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, y'all have an awesome and amazing day. Talk to you soon.